This is Hieke of EverythingOScale.com. What you're seeing here is an upgraded Golden Gate Depot coaling tower. There have been many changes made, and I'll go over some of them in more detail. The most basic changes were that the wood was distressed. It was basic ABS plastic from the factory, and all wood surfaces were distressed to show wood grain. The next thing I did was punch nail holes. Over 1,000 of these were added to the tower and the eaves of the coal bunker. A doorknob was added. All of the lights were changed. The light, what you see here, are Miniatronics incandescent bulbs with gooseneck features and Berkshire Valley lampshades. This is one of the original lights, and as you can see, the neck was way too large and the lampshade was not scaled, nor was the light bulb. Next, some of the windows were broken. Birds and figures were added. Now, as you can see, the stairways are different. Here is what came with the model. This is actually a G-scale size stairway. These were taken off, and Grant Line stairways were then fabricated and added to the model. Two towers are made of styrene. One in the front, one back here, to support the two platforms. Over 300 Grant Line NBW castings were added in all the appropriate places. The pulley mechanisms were removed and new brass pulleys were added, as well as Grant Line sheaves and brass chain. The chutes were then rigged in the proper way. Weights were added. The two spout openings were cut back, and coal was added, as you can see. Concrete pillows of resin were then constructed. These are my own proprietary castings. They were then detailed, painted, and weathered. Entry steps were then fabricated out of Grant Line castings. Next, it was decided to make a sanding assembly. So, using 2 Grant Line spouts, a brass bracket assembly was fabricated, brass inlet tubes and manifold, along with the appropriate chain controls. A brass ladder of my own proprietary design was then added, along with brass pulleys, a brass pulley hanger, and an air compressor from Berkshire Valley. A dump house, which I offer, it's of polyurethane resin, was then fabricated and added, along with additional brackets and supports. The interior lights are Evan Designs LEDs. The exterior lights, as noted before, are Miniatronics incandescent bulbs. The building was then painted, weathered by airbrush, and then washed with India ink washes. One last feature that was added is an ITT Systems computer and 4-inch speaker sound system. It's made to portray a conveyor and a coal dumper, and there's a 1-minute loop. I'll let it play for a minute. And there you have it. You can compare this to the original video of the bare Golden Gate Tower to see the difference. The Golden Gate Tower is a very well done model, and it makes an excellent substrate for additional detailing. And obviously produces a very fine final result in the proper hands. These towers are available upon request. Thank you.